my bride. As most of you know, we lived apart for a little while before I moved here, right? And in 2004, I bought Carol this Morgan silver dollar, uncirculated, 1904. And I wrote her this poem.
Just give him the prize.
Time has passed. That was Don's necklace. The time has passed and the years have flown, and my love for you has shown and grown. This coin is now 100 years old, but its value is more than the silver you hold. The ore is pure as my caring for you, given in faith with trust and a love so true.
Mortal mesh, and love not bound by hearts of flesh, no aching breasts would yearn to meet and find their ecstasy complete. For who is there that lives and knows the secret powers by which he grows? Were knowledge all, what were our need to thrill, to faint, to sweetly bleed? Then seek not, sweet, the if and why. I love you now until I die. For I must love, because I live, and life in me is what you give.
Invite came email along with a virus.
Well, this is original.
The instructions said, come, sing a song, pin a ditty. Some can't carry tunes or recite limericks witty. A serenade to your sweetie, all lovey and kissing. This Valentine's Day, suppose she'd like to go fishing? She may want perfume from Paris or Pisa. I'll have to check on the limit on Visa. She'd like diamonds, perhaps, or a trip to Niagara. We'll pack a good book and a script of... I recall when I met her, my sister's best friend, we went to a movie, didn't want it to end. Parked that charcoal oven, the radio played. Wake up, little Susie, and I've got you, babe. She's been right beside me for 45 years. More adventures will come as retirement nears. Think we'll go see the children parked by each house. One lives in Orlando. We'll go see the mouse. This party's been magic as beanstalk and beans, but wouldn't be needed except for the greens.
Even though the invitation was for husbands and wives to present a poem or a song, it's been amazing to us that mostly men do this.
Well, of course.
They don't have,
As it should be.
men don't see an opportunity. Men seem to want a formal invitation to express their love to their sweethearts. And when they do, let me tell you, I mean, it's been profound. You know, this has been very heartfelt, and we're not done yet. Love. We don't have enough opportunities to express our love to our sweethearts. We do this. We coerce people to do it, but when they do, it's profound. I'll shut up now, and who's the next?
Hey.
So it says, where we're from.
Can't remember.
We're from the library on a school night and drinks at the Charcoal Oven. You'll notice, we both remember the Charcoal Oven from Friday the 13th and the high school prom. From Fort Falcons and Olds Vista Cruisers. We're from cases of beer delivered to the doorstep and dinners at the Brodahinchen Farm. From Neuschwanstein in Germany and Yankee Stadium in New York. We're from Virgil and Helen and games of canasta. From Sally and Ed and the 4th of July. We're from Jill and Melissa and Jenny and Ted. From Thank Heaven for Little Girls and the Teddy Bears Picnic. We're from Youth Club on Wednesdays and donuts after church. From the Happy Face Plate and the Brown Chair. We're from camp songs and John Denver on those late night trips. From roofing the cottage and our Social Security help. From burning leaves in the fall and summer days skiing on Grand. See, you're gonna love Grand. We're from the Officers Club in Bad Hersfeld and the Boat Club on Lake Hefner. From gin and tonic on the front porch.
Oh, yes.
And from red wine on the dock. From the mimosa tree that covered the whole backyard to the fragrant herb garden by the water. We're from flipping the Hobie Cat at Arcadia and the beautiful sunset sails on Barefoot. From campfires and bike rides at Ray Roberts. From zip lines in Puerto Vallarta and dolphins in Cancun. From the Circle of Trust breakfast. From an extra day in San Juan and the cheese shop in Williamsburg. From the Magic Kingdom and Mickey Mouse and Breakfast with the Princesses. From the Santa Claus puzzle. From the Crystal and Silver and China at Christmas. From 39 fondue dinners. Oh no, it's our turn. From grandchildren jumping off the dock. From feeding the fish and riding in the paddle boat. It's been a wonderful trip so far. Where shall we go next?
Mine is awfully shallow. This is not a profound, but it's heartfelt. I can be selfish, demanding, temperamental, and yes, even a jerk. I know I frequently take you for granted, don't apologize when I'm wrong, and don't help with housework. But I do regularly bathe and bring home a paycheck, and I've never said no when you bother me for sex.
What a man.
It's true, I'm often grumpy instead of being sweet. And yes, I'll admit I don't always put down the toilet seat. I know I'm not the best catch, but you've made me feel like I'm a keeper. And you've told me that while some men are shallow, you think I'm a bit deeper. I'm leading up to saying that despite my faults and rough spots, it's flattering to know that you love me for all that I do and don't guts. And because you're so accepting of a man with so many and such obvious faults, I will love you passionately and fervently for eternity. Would you like to waltz? Oh, and one more thing, the final poetic line. Will you be my Valentine?
Hold that pose. Let me get a good shot.